Hello everyone, good morning. One question I wanted to answer, a lot of people ask me how I got into 3D. I already make a video on how I got into environment art in games. So do check it out. I will attach it here or in the description below. So my journey started with art as every artist. I used to draw a lot in the school as a kid and I had really interest in art forms. So I used to love sketching, copying other art, and taking participation in the competition. So, and as I grew up, I started watching cartoons and animated movies and playing games. So I got interested in very much in there. Like even I remember till high school, I used to watch cartoons and other stuff, animated stuff, and people used to think I am not grown up properly. So, but I kept, working on my interests, working on things. And one day I had one of my friend. So one time we had a newspaper in the school, which had a tiny column for career in different field, basically. So there was animation. It was written build a career in animation, and there was some Disney, I think Toy Story or some other movie characters were there. I got intrigued by it, and then I read it, and there was like some big animation institutes of India at that point, which are still for some are still, and and there was written about what animation industry is and how it works, a little bit more like it's flourishing. Then I got to know about cousin of my friend who was studying in one of these institutes. He made a movie trailer, VFX, and stuff, and that interested me more. I talked to him. He suggested me to go to that institute and said, like, this is wonderful, you can learn. And I went to that institute to intrigue or to study. But before that, I had a diploma in computer science, and in that they had like they used to teach tiny courses where they will teach daily daily earning skills like graphic design, web development, mobile repair, hardware, software, a little bit of everything. And one of the segments there was web designing. So that was my entry to Photoshop. Uh, I was really impressed by it. I decided to pursue it. So when I went to this institute for the course, they had Photoshop in the list, and alongside there was like After Effects, Premiere, 3ds Max, Maya, and Fusion for compositing, Real Flow for water simulation and stuff. So I got basically really impressed, and then a modern texture lighting, rendering, and everything. Basically, they were teaching a little bit of everything in there. So this was also my secondary thing, which I could do. So I got admission in there, and I have covered it in my other video also for Game Art Institute and Art Institute in India. That they don't teach art, but they teach softwares, right? So that happened to me. I knew a bunch of softwares, but I didn't know proper workflow of modeling, texturing, even game art. And I always had interest in game art from the start. So because one of my uncle had Sony Ericsson phone, I used to have really crazy games in there, and then slowly I got I played PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, and I got more interested. And I can talk about it like more detail, how games, like different type of games, shaped my career or my life. But I always had interested in games. So I decided I wanted to, and they had a course for Unity in there, and I asked for like if I can pick that, but they said like no, my course is different. I have to pay extra, which I couldn't. So I decided to just leave it basically. And then one of my senior saw that and asked me, he's like, why don't you learn from tutorial? I said like, what is that? And then they gave me videos of from all the big tutorial websites like at that time Digital Tutor, Eat 3D, and there was like bunch of others, and give me softwares. He said learn by yourself. Don't pay money to them. It's waste of money. So there is nothing you can learn from them. Okay, don't waste your money with them. So I took the tutorials. That was like game changer for me. I wish I had someone like that to tell me you can learn by yourself, because in the end you have to learn by yourself. Do check out my academy video, why I don't like them and what I suggest if you want to be a game artist or any artist in general. So I watched the tutorial, learned a bunch of tools, and kept working on portfolio. But so that's what the thing is, because every stream have multiple things. I didn't know, I was not sure. I loved everything because I did modeling, texturing, lighting, rigging, animation, very basic and mediocre at best at that time, and I thought I'm really good at it. Maybe I knew a lot of stuff. I watched so many tutorials. I have all the workflows, but I did not have them in my portfolio to showcase. So that was the problem. Like learning all those things without applying it somewhere or without not being able to showcase is a waste of that knowledge. Because it's not a waste. You already have a knowledge, but you can't showcase it. How the other person know until you get the interview? How you gonna reach to an interview if you don't have it in the portfolio? And they don't know that. Okay, so that's basically a tiny dilemma. Basically, we have to go through. I made portfolio for each thing. Modeling I had, modeling, texturing, lighting, a different rigging and animation. I have like different portfolio and resume for each type of job. And honestly, I wanted to go into games, but I didn't know we did not have much opportunities that time. So I applied for architect, animation, even product rendering, anything. And I actually tried a bunch of stuff. Then I ended up in teaching, and I already shared in my previous video, in the same academy video, that why I thought I'm not doing the justice to the student. So I decided to leave teaching to learn and get more experience to teach back, which I'm doing now, and giving it back to the community and sharing my knowledge. So do subscribe to the channel if you are learning something from me. And I have a mentorship. If you're stuck, if you want to get unstuck, I have a mentorship also. And I can give you first one of my sessions for free if you're really passionate about it and really want to get moving. Okay. So yeah, so that's bring me to again to a point where after leaving the academy, that's when I decided I want to get into games. And because thereafter I worked in architecture, product rendering, and bunch of other places, but that was the time I decided no, I want to go into game. So I worked on. Still, I was confused because I loved characters. I shared it before. So I made both of the portfolio, character art and environment art portfolio, or game art in general. And they picked me for environment art, which you can check out in environment art video. And that's how I reached into 3D art, stumbling, trying out stuff, and trying to do a bunch of stuff until I make it. So that's how I got into 3D. Just keep having that zeal, passion and interest in 3D art or art in general and keep trying new stuff until I found what I love. It surely need time, or talk to a mentor. They can help you figure it out what you can do the best for your skill and interest, right? So don't wait and reach out if you need help. And I hope you found this video inspiring and to know my journey. So keep watching the video and keep subscribed to the channel and comment below what you want to know, if you need any help with me from me. So yeah, thank you very much for watching till the end, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.